Good morning. My name is Vania, and I am here with Mr. René González, a professional psychologist. This interview is part of project for the University of Guanajuato.
Okay, thank you for having me.
Are there significant differences between the esters experienced by first years students and the upper years students?
Yes, there are. First year students usually with adjusting to a new environment and new expectations. Upper year students face different pressures like having workloads, more advanced classes, and concurrence about graduation or careers. Stress changes over time retire than disappearing.
What individual factors influence or student copies with stress?
Personally, resilience, emotional regulation, and time management skills all matter. Students with strong support systems and healthy routines tend to manage stress more effectively.
Can university-related stress be linked to psychological disorders such as anxiety, depression, or academic burnout?
Oh, yes. When stress becomes constant or overwhelming, it can contribute to anxiety, depressive symptoms, or academic burnout. Students may feel exhausted, unmotivated, or unable to concentrate.
How does social and family pressure contribute to the development of stress in university students?
Family and social expectations can create a strong sense of pressure. When students feel they must meet certain standards or avoid disappointing others, stress increases. So, supportive families help, but excessive expectations can make stress worse.
What is the impact of prolonged academic stress on students' performance and mental health?
Long-term stress affect memory, concentration, motivation, and sleep. Over time, it can lead to emotional exhaustion and a decline in both mental health and academic performance.
What role do sleep, nutrition, and physical activity habits play in stress regulation?
These habits are fundamental. Good sleep improves cognitive functioning, healthy eating stabilizes energy, and physical activity reduces the tension. When these areas are neglected, stress becomes much harder to manage.
What coping strategies are most effective in reducing stress among university students?
Some of the most effective strategies include staying organized, taking intentional breaks, exercising, connecting with supportive people, and practicing relaxation techniques. And of course, reaching or for professional help when needed is very important.
What recommendations would you give students to help them balances academic performance with emotional well-being?
I recommend setting realistic goals, uh, dividing large assignments into smaller tasks, and avoiding perfectionism. It's also important to make time for rest, hobbies, and social interaction. The balance is the key.
What role should the university play in preventing and managing student stress?
The university should provide accessible mental health services, counseling, workshops, and preventing programs. It should also create an atmosphere where students feel comfortable seeking help.
What barriers typically prevent students from seeking professional help for stress?
Common barriers include stigma, fear of judgment, lack of information, and the belief that they should handle problems alone. Some also worry about time or cost. Reducing stigma is essential.
To what extent do academic competitiveness and a performance-driven culture exacerbate stress among university students?
A highly competitive environment can significantly increases the stress. Constant competition and pressure to always perform at the highest level can lead to insecurity and anxiety. A more supportive and collaborative culture can reduce these effects.
How those digitalizations, such as excessive use of social media or online class, affect student stress levels?
Okay, digitalization has benefits, but too much time online can cause mental fatigue, distraction, and I don't know, and comparison. Social media can increase anxiety, and online classes may blur the line between study time and personal time.
How can the family environment provide healthy support to a student going through a stressful period?
Families can support students by listening without judgment, communication calmly, and offering understanding instead of pressure. Encouraging healthy habits and professional help when necessary also makes a big difference.
Renee, thank you very much for your time and for sharing your insights. These were very helpful for our project at the University of Guanajuato.
Thank you, it was a pleasure.